One person to beat you and them. Quick jab, get away. Bucket.
If you guys saw this workout has gotten a lot of people excited for Caitlin Clark because she is like directly working on her weaknesses, which I think is a good look.
Music. One person to beat you and them quick jab getaway bucket. If you guys saw this workout has gotten a lot of people excited for Caitlin Clark because she is like directly working on her weaknesses, which I think it's a good look. Experts suggest that Caitlin Clark may have recently felt a surge of panic after Angel Reese dropped her latest training footage. And as we all know, Clark has been the face of women's basketball for a reason. She's been out there dominating the game like it's no big deal, but just as she's been riding high, Angel Reese has quietly been working behind the scenes perfecting her music craft. Angel Reese drops a workout video because nothing says I'm serious like a last-minute PR move. Joshua Rogers published an article claiming that Angel Reese adds a lethal new shot to arsenal in latest workout footage that will give Caitlin Clark sweats. She's back in her natural habitat, back in the lab playing basketball, and it's got to be a scary sight for the rest of the WNBA if she gets even better, because it's not as if she wasn't absolutely phenomenally elite as a rookie and arguably the best player in the league after the Olympic. While Clark has certainly earned her place at the top, this footage is a stark reminder that no one stays there forever without putting in the work. So with this new footage in play, it's clear that the competition is getting fiercer and Caitlin Clark might just have to raise her game to a whole new level. Let's take a look at what this all means for both players. Most of the fans of the basketball player are fans of the sport of basketball, but yeah, if you guys thought that people weren't going to care, 7 million views, there is really nothing you can do as a defense but hope the ball doesn't go in BK. That's the level of greatness that Caitlin Clark can get to, where the defense's only hope is that she misses. Caitlin Clark has established herself as a dominant force in basketball, draining threes with ease and leaving defenders wondering if there's any point in even trying to guard her. While Clark has consistently delivered on the court, Angel Reese's latest workout video shows she's trying to play catch-up, and it's clear this effort wasn't about proving herself, it was about keeping pace with Clark. Sure, Reese has been a beast in the low post, pulling down rebounds and putting up double-doubles, but her shooting form has always been a point of contention. Last season she posted a dismal 39% from the field and a laughable 18.8% from three-point range. The lack of proof that she's been in the gym working on her craft, trying to hone her skills after what can only be described as one of the worst shooting seasons anybody's ever seen in the history of basketball. Her missed layups also became the subject of viral memes. Enter the workout video in which Reese drills a few corner threes, but let's not kid ourselves, it doesn't exactly scream game changer. It's easy to make shots when there's no defense, no pressure, no game on the line. What's much harder is translating that into actual in-game success. That's where the real challenge lies. Reese is out here showing that she can hit a few shots in practice, but let's not confuse that with actually being a legitimate threat on the court. Fans are quick to praise the effort, but let's be honest, any player can make a few shots in a controlled environment. The real test is when the lights are brightest, when the defense is tight, and when the pressure is on. Reese hasn't proven she can do that consistently, and one workout video isn't going to change that. She was literally the most inefficient player within 5 foot in all of the WNBA. Any which way you put it, she shot bad from the field. All right, she's 6'3" and she plays under the basket, and she shot 39.1% from the field. But the thing is, it's not just about making shots, it's about the mechanics, the consistency, the whole package. Reese's form still has a noticeable hitch in it, and while it's great that she's working on her shot, it's going to take more than a few corner threes to fix those deep-rooted issues. Basketball isn't just about hitting a couple of shots here and there. It's about being able to perform under pressure, about making those shots when the game's on the line. Clark has that ability, which is why she's been so successful. Reese, however, is still trying to catch up, and this workout video feels more like a desperate attempt to close the gap. No, my R is more than that, it's 8,000. I'm living beyond my mean. What Reese doesn't realize is that while showing improvement is important, it's even more crucial to demonstrate that you can be consistent in high-press situations. It's easy to show a highlight reel of made shots in practice, but when the game is on the line, it's a different story. That's where Clark shines. She's proven time and time again that she's a force to be reckoned with even when the stakes are high. Reese might be putting in the work, but until she can replicate those performances in real games, The workout videos are just a distraction, and let's not forget last season Clark walked away with Rookie of the Year honors while Reese dealt with injuries and shot struggles. Clark's breakout year only reinforced her place as one of the most dominant players in the league, while Reese's issues with shooting became glaringly obvious, and now with this new workout video it almost feels like Reese is playing catch-up, trying to show that she's not as far behind as she might seem. But let's face it, one workout video isn't going to erase the fact that she has a lot to prove when it comes to her shooting. Caitlin Clark snags another honor. She's made the Forbes 30 Under 30 list. Clark, who is just 22 years old, is the only professional women's basketball player on this list. Clark's legacy is already taking shape, and it's a tough act to follow. Reese might be working on her shot, but the level of play Clark has already reached is something that Reese can only aspire to. It's going to take a lot more than a workout video to change that. Reese has some catching up to do, and as great as the effort is, it's clear that she's not quite there yet. So Caitlin Clark's been the golden child of women's basketball, right? She's been everything the media's been crying out for: the face of the sport with her long-range shots, her game IQ, and that unmistakable swagger. And we're not talking about just any swagger here, folks. We're talking about the kind that's plastered on every magazine, mentioned in every article, and highlighted in every pre-game analysis. The hype machine's been in overdrive, and Caitlin's been the queen of the narrative. But you know what happens when the spotlight's too bright? Someone always lurks in the shadows waiting for their time. Now the other recognizable name on the roster, Angel Reese, who has got to be absolutely terrified. It is not going to be a good Christmas for the villainous Angel, and enter Angel Reese. Now Reese has always been talented, she's not exactly a secret, she's got the skills, but unlike Caitlin, Reese isn't the media darling. She's been flying under the radar, doing her thing and not begging for attention. Maybe that's why her training footage hit so hard while Caitlin's been out there enjoying the perks of being a basketball superstar. Reese has been in the gym, and we're not talking about your average workouts here. No, Reese's footage looks like she's on a mission to completely shake up the narrative. Caitlin, who's been living high on the praises of her big moments, is probably not ready for this. Let's be honest, when was the last time Caitlin had to worry about someone closing in on her? Her position at the top was practically cemented. She's the it girl of college basketball. But here comes Reese stepping into the limelight with a chip on her shoulder and a ball in her hand. If you're Caitlin, you've got to feel the heat, and it's not just about the new footage. It's the fact that Reese has clearly been working on more than just her game. She's been working on making a statement, one that Caitlin better pay attention to my dog. You can't teach that. I'ma go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night my teammates rely on my energy, so being able to continue the energy even if we're down, even if we're up, that's what I do. The funny part, it's not even about Angel Reese being a better player than Caitlin Clark. We all know that's a long debate, one that's probably going to spark countless arguments. It's about the timing, the absolute perfect timing of this footage drop. Reese didn't drop it in the middle of the season when Caitlin's high off her last win. No, she dropped it when the basketball world was looking for its next big story, when Caitlin's every move was dissected, and when people had forgotten that Reese is hungry. And watching this footage isn't just FX. It's a declaration of war, the message: I'm coming for that throne. But let's get back to Caitlin. She's probably feeling the pressure now. She's been riding the wave of praise for so long that the sight of someone else stepping up in her rearview mirror has to sting a bit. I mean, she's not dumb. She's been playing this game long enough to know that the second you stop working, someone's going to catch up with you. And let's face it, Caitlin's had a lot of distractions. There's been the media, there's been the attention, there's been the expectation to always be on. All those things are great for boosting your ego, but they're not always great for keeping you laser focused. Angel Reese has been out there putting in work, and now Caitlin has to deal with the fallout. The real question is, what's next for her? Will she rise to the occasion or crumble under the pressure? Caitlin Clark finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing up in quite some time. It's kind of amusing to watch this unfold, though. Caitlin's got the natural talent and the on-court leadership. No one's taking that from her.